aggressive. That's what I tell myself. But I thought they played really good defense to start on us, and then when we kind of got into a flow and played a little bit more in transition, we were a lot more successful. And obviously Lex was amazing. I don't know
if I would have said that, if anyone on our team would have said that and then been asked, what did you say? And you repeat it, like no one else is repeating it, but she did. And it was the funniest thing. We're all like rolling on the ground laughing.
Lexie Hull's about to drop some major truth bombs about life with Caitlin Clark. We're talking secret handshakes, pre-game rituals, and locker room drama you've never heard before. But it's not all fun and games. Lexie's also opening up about the challenges of playing in Caitlin's shadow. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it's like to be on the Indiana Fever right now. We've got stories that'll make you laugh, moments that'll shock you, and insights that'll change how you see the WNBA. Ready to dive in? You know what's wild? Caitlin and Lexie were supposed to be rivals. I mean, think about it. You've got Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation everyone's talking about, and Lexie Hull, the seasoned pro fighting to keep her spot. That's a recipe for some serious tension, right? Picture this. It's the first day of Fever practice. Caitlin's out there, draining threes like it's nothing. Left, right, swish, swish, swish. The crowd's going nuts. And there's Lexie, watching from the sidelines. You can almost see the thought bubble over her head. Uh-oh, there goes my spot. But then something crazy happens. Just when everyone's thinking this is going to be a full-on Cold War, Lexie does the unexpected. She marches right up to Caitlin and challenges her to a shootout, right there in front of everyone. The gym gets real quiet. You could hear a pin drop. Next thing you know, they're going shot for shot. Neither one's backing down. Caitlin sinks one from the corner. Lexie answers from the top of the key. Back and forth, back and forth. It's getting intense. The whole team's watching, holding their breath. Coach is probably thinking, what the heck did I sign up for?
Second half of the season, all of our shots, threes going up, fans are out of their seats and expecting it to go in. So that just feels so good to feel the confidence from them.
I mean, they're really talented. They have weapons at every position. So just locking in, we knew we couldn't guard a single person individually. We'd have to play team defense. And I thought we did a really good job getting it done.
The spot when you're playing with Caitlin Clark and how much Lexie Hull has unlocked that for Indiana. On cue!
Suddenly, Caitlin misses. It's a brick, way off the mark. Everyone's eyes dart to Lexie. This is her chance to claim victory, to show she's still top dog. You know what she does? She starts laughing. Not just a little chuckle. We're talking full-on belly laughs, the kind that's so infectious you can't help but join in. And that's exactly what Caitlin does. Next thing you know, they're both cracking up, throwing jokes back and forth, and fist-bumping like they've been best friends for years. That moment? It's when the Caitlin-Lexie Dream Team was born. Just like that, all the rivalry talk went out the window. Instead of trying to outdo each other, they started pushing each other to be better. It's like they unlocked some secret level of basketball chemistry. But wait, it gets better. Let me tell you about their secret pregame ritual. See, most players have their own routines, right? Not these two. They've got this whole synchronized warm-up thing going on. It starts with a complicated handshake that changes every game. We're talking spins, dance moves, the works. Half the time, the rest of the team stops to watch because it's so entertaining. Then they move on to shooting drills, but with a twist. They take turns calling out crazy shots for each other.
My role is just getting to the open spots, and we have such a good offense that people find the open person. So to be that open person, you get excited.
Confidence in every single person on this team. And I think everybody feels that. We have, people so supportive on the bench that when your number is called, when your name is called, and you have an opportunity to take advantage of that, that you have your entire team behind you.
Speeds into the paint, curls around, Hull connects. Lexie Hull have a day.
Behind the back from half court, sure. Eyes closed from the free throw line. Why not? It's like a game of HORSE on steroids. And the craziest part? They actually make a ton of these shots. By the time the game starts, they're both hyped up and locked in. It's like they've created their own little bubble of positive energy. And you can see it on the court, the way they find each other for assists, how they celebrate each other's successes. It's not just good basketball. It's friendship goals and fierce competition rolled into one. Imagine this. It's a regular practice day. Caitlin Clark, the rookie phenom, can't hit water if she fell out of a boat. Meanwhile, Lexie Hull's draining everything like she's playing NBA Jam on fire mode. What happens next? Let's just say it's not what anyone saw coming. Okay, so Caitlin and Lexie are tight now. We all know that. But if you think that means they're taking it easy on each other, you couldn't be more wrong. These two take the phrase iron sharpens iron to a whole new level. Picture this. It's just another day at Fever practice. Caitlin's usually the one making highlight reels, but today, she's struggling. Like, really struggling. Can't hit a shot to save her life. Air balls, rim checks, the works.
Trying to just go get some groceries and someone fist bumps me and says, "Go Fever." Like, that's just a really cool environment, and it shows, the dedication of the fans and the fandom in the city.
Here's Geeter. Brings her team within 10. If you're just tuning in, folks, the top-seeded Cardinal have been pushed all game long.
Lexie Hull has come in and made a huge difference in this game. 6 for 7 from 3.
It's painful to watch. On the flip side, Lexie's in the zone. She's sinking everything. Threes, mid-range, layups, you name it, she's nailing it. The team's going wild. Everyone's hyped up, cheering for Lexie. It's her day to shine. Now, most people in this situation would ease off, right? Maybe throw a few encouragements Caitlin's way, tell her to keep her head up. But Lexie, she decides to crank it up to 11. She starts trash-talking Caitlin. And we're not talking playful jabs here. We're talking savage, no-holds-barred smack talk. The kind of stuff that makes you go, ooh, and look around nervously. Everyone's thinking, uh-oh, drama alert, this is gonna get ugly. But then something crazy happens. Caitlin starts laughing, like full-on, bent over, can't catch her breath laughing. And then she gives it right back to Lexie. It turns into this epic roast battle with basketballs flying everywhere. And you know what's wild? Caitlin's game suddenly comes back. It's like Lexie's trash talk flipped a switch. Next thing you know, they're both playing out of their minds. It's like watching two NBA All-Stars going at it in a practice gym. That's when the team realized what was really going on.
So you kind of forget that there's these people behind the scenes until they come out of the woodwork and say, I've been following along this whole time.
On runs within the game, that's confidence too. So I think you're just seeing our confidence grow at a different level than it was at the beginning of the season. I think that's what's been motivating us the most, honestly.
Slings it over to Hull, wide open 3. She got it.
Caitlin and Lexie weren't just friends or teammates, they were each other's secret weapons. They knew exactly how to push each other's buttons to bring out their best. Lexie even said it herself. If a team's not winning in a scrimmage or a drill, she's going to do everything she can to win. That's Caitlin's competitiveness rubbing off on everyone, especially Lexie. It's raising the intensity of every single practice. But here's where it gets really interesting. After practice, when everyone's expecting them to be at each other's throats, guess what happens? They're right back to being best buds. Laughing, joking, probably planning their next TikTok dance or something. It's like they've figured out this perfect balance between friendship and competition. On the court, they're fierce rivals, pushing each other to new heights. Off the court, they're inseparable. And it's not just making them better individually, it's making the whole team better. Lexie mentioned how their chemistry is helping them find open shots more easily.
There were so many games where we feel like we lost, but we also at the same time feel like we should have won, we could have won. We're a better team.
It's your night, and it's been all Lexie Hull.
Two of you have something special brewing. How did you get that three-point groove going, Lexie? I got to my spot, so she can find anyone pretty much anywhere.
It's like they've got this sixth sense about where the other one's going to be. And when one of them gets hot, the other one knows exactly how to feed them the ball. So next time you're watching a Fever game, pay attention to Caitlin and Lexie. Look for those little moments, the way they hype each other up, the inside jokes, the silent communication. That's not just good basketball you're seeing. That's friendship goals and fierce competition rolled into one. And it's changing the game in ways we've never seen before. So here's the deal. Caitlin and Lexie, they're not just teammates or friends. They're each other's secret weapon, pushing each other to new heights every single day. It's like they've cracked the code on how to be fierce competitors and best buds at the same time. Next time you're watching a Fever game, keep your eyes peeled for those little moments, the lightning-fast high fives, the inside jokes only they get, the way they hype each other up after a big play. That's not just good basketball you're seeing, it's friendship goals and fierce competition all rolled into one. And you know what? It's changing the game in ways we've never seen before. As Lexie put it, it's the people and the places that I've got to go because of it. And I think that makes the sport so awesome. That right there? That's what makes the WNBA special.